A long time ago lived a girl with her mother at a mountain near a town in Kalimantan. The girl's name was Darmi. Darmi was very beautiful. Every day she wears makeup and wore her best clothes. She always wanted to look beautiful and rich, but she never helped her mother. Her mother, on the other hand, loved her so much that she grew to be a very lazy and spoiled girl. The girl just spent her time to beautify herself and admired her beauty in the mirror every day, while her mother had to work hard to earn a living to support their life. The girl would ask for a new dress every day, while her mother couldn't do anything but to agree. Because if her wishes are not fulfilled, she would get angry and lock herself inside her room or not eat for the whole day. One time, while they were having breakfast, Darmi spoke to her mother. "Why are we always eating tofu and rice every day? It's boring. Why can't we have bread, fruits, or milk?" Then her mother replied, "I'm sorry, my dear, but this is all that we can afford for now. I promise if we have more money in the future, I will buy you more delicious foods." Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. "Then, can you go buy me a new dress at the market?" Her mother would reply, "But Darmi, you already have so much dress in your closet. Why do you need more? We barely have enough money to live." Her mother tried to reason. "But I already wore all of them. It's boring now. I want a new one." She remained persistent and ignored her mother's reasoning. Not having any other choice, her mother agreed. So she took up all of her savings and prepared herself to go to the town market. She asked Darmi to accompany her, but with no shame, she replied, "Okay, but I don't want to look poor by walking beside you. So you have to walk behind me." With a sad heart, her mother agreed. So Darmi walked in front of her mother, while her mother could only follow her from behind. Although they were a mother and a daughter, they did not look like they came from the same family because they looked very different. Darmi looked very beautiful with her doll-like face, beautiful dress, and her shiny jewelry, while her mother looked very old in her simple dress. On the way to the market, people greeted the beautiful girl and asked who the old woman behind her was. "Oh my God, you look really beautiful," said a girl who was walking past them. "Thanks, I hear that a lot," Darmi replied, proud. Who is that behind you? Is that your mother?" The girl asked once more, acknowledging the presence of Darmi's mother. "Oh, her? Don't worry about it. She's just my servant. My mother wouldn't possibly dress like that," Darmi replied with disgust. Due to this, her mother was very sad. But because she loved her daughter so much, she couldn't do anything. So she bared with it. It continued that way for the rest of the way to the market until her mother had had enough with the insult that she has been receiving. With hurt, she spoke to Darmi. "Darmi, how can you keep telling all of those people that I'm not your mother?" Then Darmi would reply, "Mom, take a chill pill. I have to do that because I don't want them to laugh at me. If they find out that you are my mother, then I'm going to be the laughingstock of this village. You wouldn't want that, would you? I mean, look at us. We look so different." "Enough, Darmi. You've hurted me so deep that I couldn't even bear with the pain anymore. Whoever and whatever I am, you must honor me as your own mother," Darmi's mother said with raging tears falling down from her face. She couldn't take the pain any longer, so she prayed to God to punish her daughter. Oh, my dear Lord, I couldn't stand my daughter's behavior any longer. She's too far in hurting me. Please, punish this ungrateful child. And God answered her prayer. As thunder struck loudly upon the sky, Dharmi's legs slowly turned into stone. The process continued up until the upper parts of the girl's body. Seeing her legs turning into stone, the girl began to panic. Oh my God! What's happening to my legs? She yelled. Then she cried and realized that she had done terrible things to her mother. So she apologized. Mom, what's happening to me? Please, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. She kept crying and begging for her mother's forgiveness. But it was too late. Finally, her whole body had completely turned into stone. Her mother was very sad to see what had happened to her once beloved daughter. But she couldn't do anything to reverse it. So she took a step in front of her stone daughter and sang what she felt. Some days it's hard to see if I was a fool or you a thief. Gave you every piece of me, no wonder it's missing. And now you're just a page torn from the story I'm living. And all I give you is gone. Tumble like it was stone. Though we build a dynasty that heaven couldn't shake. Though we build a dynasty like nothing ever made. Though we build a dynasty forever couldn't break. Oh, it all fell down, it all fell down. It all fell down, it all fell down, it all fell down. And all I gave you is gone. Tumble like it was stone. Though we built a dynasty that heaven couldn't shake. Though we built a dynasty like nothing ever made. Though we built a dynasty forever couldn't break. Oh. Up until now, people can still see the tears falling down from the stone. That's why the stone is called the crying stone. I'm Gusti Putu Dian Prabhawaning Padmi from SMA Negeri 2 Kuta Utara. Thank you so much for watching.